Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing weekend broadcast for today's second video. So as always on a Saturday, we're having a look at the weather for the week ahead, and I shall get on that for you in a moment. Just say that the first video is our 7 AM upload, got a 10 to 14 day with all of rain features coming up for you later on this afternoon, and the second Christmas update is going to be released at 7 PM this evening. Please check out videos and like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. And just say websites using for the weekend broadcast coming from the weatherout.com and webcentral.de. You find link both of the websites in the description with the video. Right, let's turn the webcam off and have a look at radar. So it's been very wet in the north, outbreaks of heavy rain through Scotland into Northern Ireland, just starting to push down in towards northwestern England now. Some really wet weather in places. Further south, rest of England, Wales, been cloudy, but there has been some light, patchy, drizzly bits, pieces of rain here and there. This rain is going to push southwards into northern England, Wales this afternoon into evening, but will get lighter and patchier. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart with low pressure deepening to the north of Scotland, sending that weather front southeastwards across the northern half of the country, and it's running into relatively high pressure in the south bow, so it will sort of fizzle out as it pushes southeastwards. So through the course of this afternoon, going to find that band of heavy rain and strong winds from Scotland and Northern Ireland, gradually moving southwards into northern England and Wales. It'll get lighter and patchier as it does so. Following along behind will be brighter skies, but also with blustery showers driven in by a strong west to northwest wind into northern and western parts of Scotland. Many central, southern and southeastern parts of England and Wales will stay dry through the course of this afternoon, but there will be a lot of cloud and some light drizzly bits and pieces of rain. We might get wind up to around 70 miles an hour across northern Scotland by this evening. That is severe gale force. There is a weather warning for northern Scotland for these winds. It's going to be a relatively mild day with temperatures ranging from around say 7 to 13 degrees. 13 is 55 Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, that low pressure will move towards the northeast, and it'll take the strongest of winds over towards eastern, northeastern parts of Scotland. So we will see those severe gales gradually transferring from the north of Scotland into the northeast. Again, gusts up to 60, 70, possibly 80 miles an hour in one or two exposed locations in the far north of Scotland. Severe gale force. There will also be blustery showers. They're going to be cold as well, so showers will probably start turning a little bit wintry, even to low levels across the far north of Scotland with that gale force northwest wind. Further southwards, we're going to find that band of cloud and very light, patchy, drizzly rain edging further south and clearing away from the south coast. Clearer skies will then follow from the north and the west. Temperatures in the north are going to be quite cold tonight, only around 3, 4, 5 degrees. In the south, it'll be a relatively mild night, temperatures holding up at around sort of 7 to 10. Into tomorrow, sending that low pressure will move away to the east and high pressure will start to ridge in from the west. So we're going to start off very stormy, of course, in the far northeast of Scotland. Those severe gales and showery rain will gradually pull away into the North Sea, but it will keep further showers going across northern Scotland. Elsewhere, there's going to be a lot of dry weather under this little ridge of high pressure. That's a transient ridge building in from off the Atlantic, but plenty of dry and fine conditions. Quite a lot of cloud being brought in with those northwest winds, so I think sunshine will probably be a little bit limited, but best of sunshine probably towards west and southwest. Temperatures on Sunday are going to be a little bit down in the south, but still relatively mild at 11 or 12 degrees. And in the north, quite cold up there on the northern half of the country. Temperatures around 5, 6 or 7 degrees. High pressure will be reaching through the country on Monday ahead of the next area of low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. So many areas will be dry on Monday morning with a widespread frost, particularly so in the north. We'll keep plenty of dry and fine weather going for England and Wales through the afternoon, but Scotland and Northern Ireland will turn wet and windy during the course of the afternoon. Some quite heavy rain being dragged in again on the southwesterly winds, so a northwest-southeast split, which will be indicative of much of the week to come, to be honest. Temperatures in the south up to around 10, 11 or 12 degrees. In the north, it will be a little bit cooler, but still relatively mild, around 7, 8 or 9. Won't feel that mild, of course, with that wind and rain. Moving through to Tuesday, a band of cloud and patchy rain will probably edge southwards, but it's running into high pressure. It's going to die a death, really, I think. A lot of cloud across England and Wales with patchy rain here and there, particularly patchy Wales and the Midlands. Brighter skies will return to northern areas, but still with blustery showers on these westerly winds. Temperatures will be mild in the south, potentially very mild, at around 14 degrees, perhaps in the southeast corner. That's 57 in Fahrenheit. A little bit cooler further north. Temperatures there around 7 to 9. And then into to Wednesday, high pressure is really dominating the weather over to the eastern country, reaching in through the country. So there's going to be plenty of dry weather around again on Wednesday with bright or sunny spells, but also areas of cloud and probably more rain coming into far north and northwest of Scotland later on in the day. We may get one or two mist and fog patches as well early and late, and if those fog patches linger, could be quite a cool day, but otherwise temperatures will be relatively mild up to around 12-13 degrees, once again particularly so in the south and the southeast. On Thursday, the next low pressure will be rolling into the north. That's going to bring the next bout of wind and rain into Scotland and Northern Ireland, particularly affecting northern and western Scotland. Meanwhile, England and Wales remains under a ridge of high pressure, so a lot of dry weather across England and Wales is probable. Temperatures going to be mild again, ranging from around sort of 7 to 13, 14 degrees, that sort of ballpark throughout much of the week actually with the temperatures. Next low pressure is trying to move in across the north and west on Friday. That brings further cloud and light rain into the north and west, and maybe heavy rain later on in the day. Meanwhile, most of the country, particularly England, Wales, and a ridge of high pressure keeps the dry weather going. Again, there will be quite a lot of cloud under that area of high pressure. Temperatures will be temperatures will be mild once more, ranging from 7 to 13 degrees. And then over the weekend, it probably turns gradually more unsettled as low pressure begins to move in more definitively off the Atlantic. That's likely to bring a band of cloud and rain from west to east across most parts of the country, with brighter skies and blustery showers then following to the north and west. And temperatures probably starting to edge down and return back towards normal values, particularly so in the north and in the west too. Just have a look at charts of weather. I've also got this rain in northern and west areas at the moment, gradually edging southeastwards and becoming lighter as it does so. Tomorrow, a lot of dry weather will be around, but there will be some light rain in place too. And that's really the setup through most of the week as well. You know, there will be cloud and rain coming and going. What rain is mainly in the north. There will be little dribs and drabs getting through to the south. But one thing you will notice is that throughout most of the week, the temperature is going to be mild or very mild, so a very mild second week of November coming up. So, in summary, we're looking at a very mild week, as I just said, particularly so in the south and east, but also in the north will be pretty mild through most of the time. Just a few colder incursions, perhaps, here and there, but generally it's a mild to very mild week. A lot of dry weather as well, especially for the south. There will be some rain and wind at times, and what rain and wind there is will be in the north and in the west until next weekend, when it probably turns more definitively unsettled and then the temperature probably starts to edge back closer to average. Right, that's weekend forecast done and dusted. We'll be back shortly with your 10 to 14 day. That's going to include all regular features. And don't forget, Christmas update coming up for you tonight at 7 p.m. That's a second Christmas update, so we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. For weekend forecast this week, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.